Hello, welcome to IMHO.
In my homosexual opinion, I'm Auntie Chan.
And I am Dixie Lynn Cartwright Hollow, Eve of Destruction. And thank you so much for joining us for yet another episode of Dragula. We watch it, so you don't have to.
You know, the more I do this, the more I realize how demure, is that the word, your voice is?
Thank you.
It's like you're sitting on a secret.
And that secret is my testicles.
Just two.
Do you need more than that? You said just, like there's more.
Just two.
How many do you have?
Four.
Oh, you got a double set.
I got a double set. I got 2 PPs and 4 balls.
When God was making you, he spent a little extra time and a little extra parts on your genitals.
Well, when God was making us, I was formerly a conjoined twin. From the separation, I gotta keep the property down there.
What did he get?
Just the head.
It's happening. We
I don't know.
Started.
I'm on this dumb bitch juice. Rosé.
We have to start the episode right though, when everyone lost their minds over last time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, uglies, and welcome back to IMHO.
That's right. That's what people wanted to hear.
Is that what they wanted
I'm gonna
to
cut
hear?
that in. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
okay.
People in the comments are dying. I think this is the new sugarcane.
Yeah.
This is it.
This is it?
Sugarcane is over. Canceled.
You know what it is? It's just Kermit the Frog. It's exactly what y'all were saying. It's Kermit the Frog.
But Kermit the
With
Frog with a little bit of fashion.
Doing this.
Doing this.
This is fashion. That's all I did. Can you do that?
You're giving... Yeah, I can't snap though.
I can snap with all...
Do you know what I think it is? It's because the sound, it's like your bones and your flesh coming together.
That
Stop.
freaks you out? Look at this. Ready? You see that?
Now that's calming.
You see that?
Make that my screensaver. Make it.
I'll make it the screensaver. Look.
Somebody make a gif of that.
Boom. Boom.
So, let's jump into the episode.
Okay.
We start with one of their famous skits. We're beginning to see that they're all connected. We're back at the most boring house party in the world. Everyone's dead, so it got a little better. But then the Boulet brothers and their flat-ass wigs. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that rude?
Oh my god, what's wrong with if I wig? Oh my god.
They go outside. Surprise! There's more people outside. Because if you remember, when the overacting mom and the weird dad brought their son in to the party, she was like, go play out back with the other kids.
Right.
So those are the other kids. They're all in their 30s. They go outside, they're playing D&D, they feed them poison, they throw up blood. End of scene.
The end.
The end. What a wonderful way to start the episode.
A little D&D.
A little D&D.
Did you play a little D&D growing up?
No, as you could tell, I was a very cool kid. I listened to Judy Garland and Sandy Patty, and that's all I needed.
Whoa, so
cool. Were you?
Judy Garland?
And Sandy Patty. She's a beautiful older woman who sings Christian songs in a soft soprano. What did you do as a child?
You were a bully.
Were you a D&D-er?
I played a game. I only played it to impress the boys. I thought nerds were real cute.
And who was your character? What were you?
I always played like a paladin, and those are like, they're healers, but they also take a beating. So, a little bit about me.
That's what I like to do with my butthole. I like to take a pounding, and then I like
Which is the healing.
And then it heals itself.
Quickly.
You got a fissure?
Excuse me?
That's what got Carrie Fisher. She had a fissure in her heart. No, we're not.
No. She just died.
So they're back at the long table room, which I've come to realize is actually called the Boudoir, but I like long table room better.
You should run for that show.
I should. Dahlia is like, I hope, let me get this quote right, the source of all evil went home. She's referring to Madeline, her grandmother. They just had a talk where she cried and said, I will never hurt you. And then she called her the source of all evil.
A rat.
I mean, of course I have referred to my grandmother as the source of all evil on multiple occasions. But fuck you, Mama. You don't know my life. What do you call your grandmother?
I call her Yay.
What?
Yay.
Oh, I love that.
Yay.
Yay.
It's Cambodian for grandma. Or old lady.
It's Cambodian for old lady?
It's Cambodian for old lady. Yay. So
Yay.
whenever I have my great aunt over, I also call her Yay too, because that means old lady, but I call her Yay Tom.
How do you celebrate?
How do we celebrate?
If you can't say yay.
Yay, yay! The first yay is
so
for...
then two old ladies pop out.
That's how we summon them too.
Then Hollow comes back with a tattoo in her armpit. She went into this long thing about she picked her armpit because it's the most painful place to get tattooed, and she thought that it was a way to punish herself for letting down her team.
So badass.
What a sacrifice.
So badass.
Then my favorite part was they were talking about Yovska being the baby. And then Hollow got very offended by the term baby. So then she went on a tangent about how that is damaging to someone. She's like, I would never call someone a baby queen. I would say that they're, look at that amazing artist who's exploring who they are. Blah, blah, blah.
You don't know me, baby.
Yeah, you don't know?
You don't know me, baby.
I'm a very sexy baby. Maybe Yovska, I love the term baby. Every time a grown man calls me a baby, you know what I go? You know what I do? Goo goo dada. Goo goo gaga daddy. Goo goo gaga.
Wait, so her argument was it's rude to call someone baby because you don't know what they're doing.
I don't know what her arguments are anymore. I think that there are valid points in there somewhere, but Jesus Christ, it's getting harder and harder to listen to those points. Am I wrong?
You're not wrong, because the honest homosexual opinion is you hear like someone approach something with an attitude like that, you don't want to listen. You're not gonna listen.
Yeah, it's getting harder and harder, though, basically, is what I'm saying.
I agree. And I think many people do, too.
Yes, okay. We found out the challenge was the D&D acting challenge. Were you excited that there was an acting challenge on Dragula?
No.
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 Why not?
I don't know. I don't want to see really cool visual artists act. I would rather see them do something that's visual. But bring on the acting challenge. Were you?
I wish it hadn't been such a huge part of the challenge, because you're right. I want to see the visual. That's what I really care about with this show. I do feel like it was rather long, but it was the quality. That was a movie. It took me right to a Malco cinema. I was like, what is Did you have
You laid your feet up and we had Tinseltown.
Tinseltown.
They all had mold.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine that, like, meeting? All right, we're starting this, like, chain of movie theaters. We want it to be classic.
Sure.
And something everyone will remember. Let's call it Tinseltown.
Tinseltown.
I feel like a cartoon came to life and was like, Tinseltown!
$4 a ticket.
Yeah.
You go with your friends, you suck dick in the back row, and then you had a good time. That's what you did.
Well, middle school was wild. I got left at a movie
Mama,
theater
fourth
once.
grade. No,
This was before cell phones. My mom thought my dad was picking me up and vice versa, and I sat outside a movie theater for 2 hours before they realized I wasn't at home.
The Caucasian lifestyle.
That's why I killed our first family dog.
Oh. Well, better the dog than...
Oh, and my sister. All right, so then they decide to add this element of, like, find the key for a special surprise. They hit a key for some reason. Who finds it?
Dahlia.
No one was excited about it.
No.
No one's excited. I don't mind Dahlia. I think I'm giving her... I know where she is in life, her age. I'm giving her a little bit of a pass. What do you think?
I can relate to all of her emotions. That fiery...
Y'all are the same age.
We're the... she's... How old is she? 23?
23.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all are about the same age.
I get that. The little brattiness, the entitlement.
Yeah.
Relate.
But there is a lot of... But I do find her saying some very logical, making good points. You know, when she said that she wanted to escape the room anytime Hollow starts talking. Or what did she say? She said, oh, Hollow's back. I guess we can't get through a conversation now without another diatribe about capitalism. I was like, that's smart. That's some smart.
I commend her for reacting honestly to everything.
Yeah.
She never hides how she's feeling, so...
Yeah. But sometimes you need to hide how you feel.
Oh, sure.
What's the last time that you really had to hide your true emotions? Not in my presence.
In public?
Yeah.
Anytime I'm at the club. I'm like, oh, I want to cry right now, but I'm gonna keep it together.
I have a problem when I just get to the bar and I definitely haven't had a drink yet and I'm not really in the headspace, and then 3 girls run up and they're like, can we take a picture with you? And you have to be like, I want to melt your camera with my mind. But yes, I would love to. Oh, you don't have a flash? That's okay. Go ahead. Yeah, I spent hours on this. Let's not use any light at all.
You're really good at that.
You not using light to do my makeup?
Yeah. Redirecting the energy.
Yeah, it's deflection. It's definitely comes from childhood trauma.
See, there you go.
I use what God gives me, I put it back out into the world, and hopefully one or two people has also heard from it.
Kill the family dog now. Be nice later.
Kill the sister later.
Kill the sister later.
I feel like I should say my sister is alive and well. She just lives in Mississippi, so she's dead to me.
The Caucasian lifestyle.
So then they get the scripts. Hollow immediately is like, I was an actor, I went to school for acting, and everyone was like, no shit.
Yeah.
She does a Shakespearean monologue for no reason. And
Nerd.
the nerve of
The
that
nerd
The
of it all.
nerve of it all. Dahlia and Madeline disappear, so they don't rehearse because they have to have the exact same conversation they had on the episode prior, where they cry again and say they'll never hurt each other, which is like, wait,
Bullshit,
yeah,
okay.
wait till the end of the episode. Then they do what I like is the fake plan your costume, but this time they were really making their costume pieces. I think we said last time maybe they make a lot of it at home, but they're told to like leave one element because Landon was making that cool shield.
Yeah.
And like they were really like forming their costumes. That was fun to watch.
Crafting out of EVA foam, doing detail work. That's
Yeah.
what I want to see. I want to see like their
Yeah.
process.
I love to watch.
I want more DIY moments.
Yeah,
I want more
absolutely.
hacks.
I want to trade that space. So then we're taken to a Renaissance fair, an abandoned Renaissance fair, which is, I guess, D&D come to life. I'm not sure. I think the only time people who play D&D leave their home is to go to a Renaissance fair.
It's to,
That's
yeah, that or to recreate history.
Eat a turkey leg. Eat a turkey leg.
Hey, eat a turkey leg. Eat a turkey leg. Eat a turkey leg. I want that dark meat. I want that bird leg. We're coming out with hits
You're an
today.
artist! Oh, buy it on iTunes. So the Boulet brothers came out and they have those big gold headpieces on with their flowy black outfits. Loved.
They were standing at a gazebo looking into a camera.
They were.
They were. That's what it was.
And the price of this episode was $1,000 to medieval times.
To the
Can you imagine working so hard and they're like, you get $1,000 worth of hot rolls. Let's get into their looks and we can talk about their acting while we're looking at their
yes,
looks.
ma'am. Dahlia Black. Blue, devilish.
What did you think?
I thought it was phenomenal.
Same.
I don't get a lot of D&D from it, but I do appreciate the craftsmanship.
So that was the thing, is that I guess I don't understand it because they were like, oh, she saved herself because she had to because she really missed the mark. But when I saw her, I was like, oh my god, she looks amazing.
Phenomenal, right?
And she worked the mask into her face, unlike Maxie, so she could talk. So is it because she doesn't look like the character she's supposed to? Is that what the problem was?
I think that's their issue with
Okay,
this.
okay.
Is that it just
It
slightly
looks
missed the
great,
character.
though. It looks great.
Yeah.
If she had gone home over that, I would have been very upset because she looks amazing.
I would have revolted because
Yeah,
she deserves to stay. Eva Destruction, Reptilian, I think Rogue.
Whatever she was, she looks perfect.
Right. The tail. Look
The
at that
tail, I loved. I think one of the judges mentioned I would never think to put feathers on like a lizard, but you put feathers in it that just created a new depth to the costume. It's just really well done. And again, the prosthetic work really worked around her face and didn't cover it.
The heels, the tight set blended into her
Perfect.
legs. Gorgeous, beautiful. Okay, Hollow Eve. Very Assassin's Creed. That's another video game.
I've seen their commercials.
You've seen them?
How come we can? How come we can have commercials for violent video games, but we can't have commercials for cigarettes?
Yeah, that's not fair.
Give me Mr.
I
Tobacco
want to
on
see
the
a
phone.
commercial with a cigarette being shot out of a gun.
Yeah, or like a bunch of kids playing video games, smoking cigarettes.
Cigarettes.
Assassin's Creed. Get it before you run out of your Slim Jims. No, No, Virginia's. Wow, they probably are eating Slim Jims.
But
too.
you know what?
They just.
Smoking-
I thought she looked great, actually.
Phenom.
And of course, she's a Shakespearean actor. So, oh yeah, we're supposed to be talking about their acting too. So far, they were all fine.
Land Insider.
Looks amazing.
The EVA foam for the shield.
Yeah.
The crafted lines.
Landon always looks wonderful.
So talented.
The acting wasn't great, but I don't think that that's their strong suit, but they held their own. Landon is still my dreamboat.
Louisiana Purchase. Priestess.
Never looked prettier.
Never looked prettier.
I thought she looked really pretty.
I really enjoyed her too, and her movements. Look at how she's holding that staff. You kidding me?
Her acting, so she's really doing well in this competition.
She is.
She really is.
She is. I thought she was just staying on to be like the talking head.
I thought she was just,
I
thought she was just staying on to be like the token old guy. I thought she was cast kind of like a Tempest du jour. Like, look at what older drag can be, but like we're not going to take it seriously. She's coming to win. She looks great. It's a little simple, but I think she looks so pretty.
Mm-hmm. She'll last to the end, I think. Madeline Hatter. Now let me tell you, just like they said, the staff or the cleaver looks amazing. The look wasn't as detailed as the other contestants.
It's very basic in comparison. And the kind of, it looked almost like Halloween makeup when people do skulls with the teeth.
I think that's probably what it was.
Yeah, it looks very basic.
But amazing prop.
Yeah, amazing prop. Maxi Glamour. Maxi Glamour had the lizard mask, and you could even see where the neck wasn't tucked into her outfit. And when she would talk, it was muffled.
And the face just stood still. You couldn't really express yourself. And it's an acting
Lion
scene.
King. Like Beyonce and Lion King.
Like Beyonce. You seen that already?
No, I don't want to, but I hear like because of, they can't emote. Because they got animal faces.
They're animals.
They're like,
animals don't emote.
I love you. So it was a misstep.
Yeah.
And then our final person,
Priscilla Chambers.
loved.
This little drunken
elf bard thing.
You know, didn't have to go too detailed either. I
loved it.
Enjoyed this.
Her acting, I think it was seeing someone within that world have such just a white trash accent was so funny to me. Priscilla Chambers has quickly stolen my heart.
She's growing on you.
She really is.
Like
she was someone I could have done without the first episode, and then episodes 2 and 3 I was like, okay, I'm loving her.
We know her. We know her.
Yeah.
We know this person.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely. I love her. I think she's a very strong contender. And I did not think that at first, but now I think she and Priscilla are both really surprising me.
Now you want some tea. Oh,
yeah.
This is separate. But they had a tour. I was excited to see all of them. And then that tour got canceled.
It got canceled, yeah.
Because it was, I don't know.
Well, isn't that like an MP thing? MNP?
It is
it's
a
like
Murray
a dramatic
situation.
They've had their own issues.
So
I heard it was because ticket sales were low.
Oh, really? They should have waited a little bit.
That's why we canceled our IMHO tour. So what we did was we booked the handicap stall of every Barnes & Noble in major cities. All we needed to do really was sell one ticket. But it's hard to find Barnes & Nobles that are open.
Yeah.
Why did we pick a bookstore?
You know, every time I walk in
economy?
there, I have to poop. Is that just me?
Yes.
You smell the paper and you're just like,
I go in there specifically to do that.
See?
Yeah.
I'm not alone here.
You're not alone here. You're both shitting in a
Barnes &
bookstore.
Noble.
So Dahlia decides to save herself with a key, and they were all like, that's a very smart idea. Again, I didn't fully understand it, but you explained it, so thank you. We had Eva and Landon in the top. Eva won, rightfully so. Eva is going to medieval times for a solid year now, I guess. She's gonna see
For 200 turkey legs.
Yeah, she's gonna see so many turkey legs. In the bottom was Madeline and Maxi. Madeline found out she wouldn't have been in the bottom had Dahlia not saved herself. So Madeline was pissed. Then, the best part of the whole episode, they're like, your extermination challenge is we're gonna throw food at you and you have to beg to stay.
What a weird challenge.
Which is so, I mean, it makes sense in the Renaissance thing, like it's kind of like you're the court jester.
Yeah.
But I agree with Madeline. She freaks out, and she's like, this is gonna ruin my brand. It's humiliating. I said the one thing I want to do is not humiliate myself.
What?
And then she says the best line. What is it, Clint?
Fuck the big picture, Clint.
Yeah. I guess the producer's name is
you,
Clint. And he's like, you gotta think about the big picture. And she goes, fuck the big picture, Clint.
There's the acting challenge. There you go.
So good.
Where was that?
Where was that?
Where was that?
Well, Clint obviously wasn't around. What did you think of her breakdown?
I
Fun to watch.
thought it was staged? I don't know.
No.
Oh.
I thought it was real corny. I thought, come on, you've never been booed before. Don't tell me they've never announced your name before you went on to perform and
But
someone didn't come
okay,
on.
but
Boo!
play the devil's advocate. Yes, I thought her reaction was
You know?
insane, and her brand and ruining her brand. I was like, okay, but I do agree. Like, it's humiliating to have to have people throw food at you while you beg to stay.
You're not getting needles stuck through your arm. You're not putting your feet in ice water for 30 minutes. You get a little lettuce thrown at you.
I get it. It's humiliating though. The fear of humiliation.
I
It's
don't
public
think
humiliation.
so.
I think that was
Public
the fear.
speaking is the number
It's
one
public,
fear.
It's public humiliation.
But then she went on and twisted it
So,
up.
okay, but that's the thing. Okay,
Sorry.
so, yeah, shut up!
Sorry.
Fuck your big picture,
Boo!
Alexis. Overall, it was stupid, but she pulls it together. I guess she thought of the big picture. She said, all right, let's go make good television. She goes in, and instead of doing the challenge, which was beg, she said, fuck it, I'm just gonna make fun of everyone as they throw food at me. I thought it was a pretty brilliant twist.
Yeah.
Then Maxie was like, okay, well, if you're gonna do it that way, I'm going to
Roast
you. I thought Maxie killed it.
Yeah, Maxie gutted her.
Gutted her.
Gutted that fish.
Gutted her because
No, you can't say fish.
don't say baby.
Gutted that baby. No.
Madeline was just going down the line and just throwing insults out. Maxie's like, well, I'm gonna focus on this person, and she made a good argument as to why Madeline should go home.
But we could not understand it because she was muffled through that mask.
But because of the mask, we didn't hear any of it. So ultimately, Maxie goes home, and I've said this before, I don't think the Extermination Challenge matters. I think they'd already made the decision. It was absolutely their time, so I wasn't that sad.
They gotta go.
They gotta go.
They
How
gotta
did they
go.
get murdered? Oh, a sword? They were running in the catacombs?
Yes, right in the back. Bye.
Bye.
Loved ya.
Loved ya. Loved ya.
Love
Always-
seeing you at DragCon too.
Yeah, they were so
Very nice.
nice.
Very nice.
They were big fans of Alexis, so I didn't quite understand that. So before we go, we are obviously so thankful Alexis has stayed quiet through most of this. So we're going to give her her intern minute. Please welcome Alexis P. Babbles.
Or like Mount Rushmore.
We look like the Andrews sisters.
We look like
The Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy.
So I've never played Dungeons and Dragons, but I did live with a guy one time who did play a game like Dungeons and Dragons, and he was so into it that he would Skype in someone,
Magic?
and she would play. No, I don't know, but she would play on the laptop, and they called her Alice because it was like Alice through the looking laptop. Anyway, I owe him money.
I
so
love
I don't
that.
wanna talk about it. It was really cool, but I would have to be quiet when they were playing.
When I was a young child, I would call my best friend and we would sing duets over the phone for hours.
aww, you were in love.
That is so sweet. Why don't we do that?
Well, I said my best friend.
Yay!
Yay.
Did you call your grandma?
Yay.
Mama.
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 I had Grando. She was Grando, short for like grand old grandma.
A grand old.
Grando, loved her. And then my other one was just grandma until I was 17. And then I might have told the story before. Oh, I did?
No, keep going.
She asked me to start calling her Mama. And I was like,
You can't change at 17.
I'm 17. Like, you can start with the, like, grandbabies. So that didn't work out. One time she made me flush the toilet for her.
No. My
Yeah.
other grandmother, she made us call her by her first name because she didn't want to seem old. She was 92. So we were calling her Winnie, like we were friends.
Short for what?
Winnie?
Winnie the
Winifred? I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Well, she's in hell now. She read the Bible 72 times all the way through. And anytime we walked into the house, I'm not kidding, anytime we walked in the house, she'd have Billy Graham, like, blasting. There was a picture of Jesus where his eyes followed you no matter where you went. Yeah, and the only toy she had in her house was an old iron that you used to have to heat up on the stove. She used it as a doorstop, so we would iron the carpet.
Ooh, fun at
That makes
grandma's.
sense for me, for you. Did you really kill a dog?
No! I would never.
Well, you clarified about the sister, but you didn't clarify about the dog.
I would never.
Okay, $1,000 at Medieval Times does not sound bad to me. And if you want us to go to Medieval Times and film it for IMHO, please donate to @IMHO Show on Venmo.
we should.
Mama, That would be so
That
fun,
would be
right?
fun.
Yeah.
We could pick our favorite jouster.
I've never been to Medieval Times. I've only been to Dixie Stampede at Dollywood. It's the same thing, but instead of knights, you cheer for cowboys and you
That's
eat whole
hot.
chickens.
That's hot.
Yeah, they don't call it Dixie Stampede anymore because they said Dixie is it sounds too racist. Hi.
And lastly, an IMHO tour sounds amazing.
What would we even do?
Well, you could host and perform. We could all perform. Dito Ritz would come.
Wait, why
She's-
can't I perform?
I said you
can- you can
perform.
People get ready, Jesus
is
is coming soon.
Would it be a missionary trip for you?
It'd be a missionary position if we do it right.
Oh, my mama.
Where would we go? Let's hit all the capital cities of every state.
Of every
Let's start with Bloomington,
Of 50
Illinois. Is that ours? Wait, what's ours?
Chicago, obviously.
Chicago's
it's
the capital
not.
of Illinois. Yes,
No, it's
it is.
not.
Yeah, no, I think it's
No, it's
Joylet.
we should know this.
Isn't it Springfield?
Springfield?
Isn't
Ah,
it
yeah,
Springfield
yeah, yeah.
like
Springfield,
the capital
Springfield.
of like 6 different
Of
states?
Simpsons. Of the Simpsons.
The
Simpsons.
That's on my intern minute. Thank you for
Okay.
having me.
My God.
Thank you.
You literally sit right next to us
I'll
all
just
the
lean on
time.
this
We're so
now.
happy you came. When I was in high school, there was a cheer that the cheerleaders used to do, and it's terrible, but because you're leaning, it reminded me. You wanna
Okay,
do it?
let me know.
2 times 4 is half of 16. All for the Mustang, stand up and lean. A lean, a lean, a lean, a lean, a lean, a lean, a lean. A lean. I told you, it was really bad.
2 times 4.
It's half of 16.
It's half of 16.
It's half of 16.
What?
Well, then you have to stand up and lean. Don't you, when you get excited, don't you go, oh.
I'm excited because you presented math to me.
Thank you so much for watching. We will be back next week, possibly with 5 and 6 in this episode 4.
This is episode 4.
Yeah, so we'll get that out when we get it out.
And if you'd like to donate to the wine fund, donate
Yeah,
to
honestly.
IMHO Show on Venmo.
Yeah. We would love to drink more for you.
And if you want to see us in your city, comment below.
What city you
What
are
city?
from?
Yeah, let me hear about all your cities.
What do you call
didn't
your
do.
grandma?
You didn't do. Yeah, what did you call your grandma? Put that in the comments below. And if she's still living, put a smiley face. If she's passed on, put a thumbs down.
Boo!
We didn't do enough of your accent, and people are going to be very, very.
Oh, okay,
So, can
okay.
you do a final recap or like goodbye in your voice?
Thanks for watching, Uglies. We'll see you next week. Bye.
That's fun, huh?
It's good.
They really like this.
Yeah, it's uglies.
You do it. You can do it.
I can't.
Come on, you can do it.
No, I can't. It's too
Because the
embarrassing.
bigger one is like this.
And then the shorter one's like, oh,
Oh, I could do that.
do it.
Okay. Goodbye, uglies. No, that's like a Woody Allen.
That's a Woody Allen.
I don't want to marry my daughter.
You're missing out.